Well, I went and did it again. Got me a bag of 500 wheat pennies to go searching through and see what we can find.
Check it out. Check it
What is going on, everybody? Silver Scrounger here, and this morning I'm going through some wheat cents. Got a whole bag of 500 here, so I'm gonna get to go through them all and see if I get any updates or not updates, but upgrades or any additions for my albums here. If you haven't seen what I've been doing with this so far, I've gotten everything in my first book from 2013 back to 1975, I think it was. Yep. I've gotten everything in there. Pretty much everything is real good shape. There's a couple of them that could use an update, but I'm not, or upgrade, but I'm not going to find that today, of course, because these are all wheats. This book here, the second one, from 1974 all the way back to 1941, is all full as well. Now, of course, any of these wheat cents here that I can do an upgrade on, I'm hoping to find. Especially some of these steel cents, because I do know I've got steel cents in here. So, in fact, it's so strong it just ripped it out of the bag there. Wow. This is my my silver testing magnet here. I'm gonna have to struggle to get those off of there. But anyway, now get down to my last book here from 1940 back to 1909, and the first one I'm missing is 1934 Denver. So I'm gonna be looking through to see if I can't find any of these at all. I'm not expecting to find many teens at all, but I'll be looking. Hopefully I get something good to add in there. I've seen that there's a couple of shiny ones in there, so we'll see. And let's get to it. Alright, so first thing we want to do is get these coins out of the bag, and then I'm going to get sorting to get them into decades. I'll have them all lined up nice and neat here. I may or may not separate them into mints, so I'm thinking if I do, it'll be like teens, 20s, and 30s, and 40s, and so on. But it'll be also Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. If I get that far along, I don't know. We'll see. But first off, let's get this bag out of here and the coins laid out. Alright, I just got started doing the sorting and everything. I've got my 50s, the 40s, 30s, 20s. I'm not doing anything with the mint marks or anything. I'm just putting them in stacks of 10, see how many of each I have, and in the different decades. But I wanted to show you something kind of cool. I've got a bunch of Steelies in here, and they're ranging anywhere from this condition to that condition. I do have this one right here that isn't too bad. I mean, it's got some corrosion on it and everything. Cool thing is, it's still got the luster on there. It's still got that cartwheel effect on the lighting and everything. So you know it's still the original plating that's on there and everything. Then I got this guy. I mean, you can't even get the light to shine on it because it whites out the camera almost. This is how you can really tell if it's been replated. There's no cartwheel effect on the light. It's just a flat, bright shine. So there you go. That's a replated steel cent. Alright everybody, got through the whole bag, and these are everything that we had in the bag all together. We have the 1950s here. It was a good amount. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 19, $2 right there. And then whatever's here, another 6 cents there. So $2.10 in 50s. These are sitting out because this one and this one, you can tell, that one especially, you can tell it's cleaned. Got all the scrapes on it and everything going horizontally. This one looks like it was dipped in ketchup or something to try to clean it, and it just left it all yuck. And then it looks like they tried to tone it maybe also. These two are just in beautiful shape. There's nothing really special about them other than the conditions. So, but I figure I'm going to throw these into some flips and hold on to them. So, $2.10 there. Then we got our 40s. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, $1.80 plus what we have here. 5, 6, 7, 8. So, what was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 188. So we got $1.88 there. Let me write these down so I can make sure. What do we have in the All right, everybody, got through the whole bag of pennies, and these are everything that I found. Right here is all the 50s. Of course, it's going to be the most amount out of all of them. And these 4 are sitting out because these 2 are in really nice shape. They're not quite MS, I don't think, but they are definitely going to be some real nice ones. I'm going to hold on to. I'm going to put them into flips. And then these 2, one looks like it was dipped in ketchup or something, and then tried to tone it, or I don't know, but it is pretty odd looking. And then this one, you can definitely tell is cleaned. If you look, you can see all the scrape marks going across. So that one's a cleaned one. It'll just go into my jars of wheat pennies and just go from there. Then you got your 1940s, and all these are it. I put them all in rows of 10 or columns of 10. So over here we had $2.10 in 50s. Over here we have $1.88 in 40s, and I had a lot of steel cents, probably close to 20 of them. But these 3 are down here because you can definitely tell these are cleaned. And then that's that one steel cent that was replated. Then we got our 30s where it starts to really dwindle down. And again, this one looks, maybe it was cleaned somehow, because it's got a odd toning to it. It's not, or not toning, but shine. It doesn't have the typical wagon wheel look to it, or cartwheel. So I may or may not put that into the album. We'll see. But these are all the 30s, and that was 72 cents. And then we got the 20s, which was 19, and then the teens, which was, I think, 15 cents, 16 cents. So I got 16 in the teens, which is not bad. I really was surprised and happy to see how much of what I had in here. Not as many good looking pennies as I was hoping, but they are plentiful, and I'll see if any of them upgrade in the book, and or if I have any additions. So out of all 508 pennies, actually, I had 2 wheat cents that had unreadable dates. This one can't really tell. It might have been a 19 teens, but it is so worn out you can't really tell. This one, there's no way of knowing. That thing is so scraped away that you can't tell at all. So those are just going to be some copper wheat cents that'll go into my bar or my drawers. And then a Lincoln Memorial, 1959. So I got 507 wheat cents and one memorial. Anyway, so I'm going to get going and see if I have any errors and whatnot, and upgrades or additions to my albums, and bring you back in afterwards. Alright, so I went through all 16 of the teens, and I found an 1911 Denver that I'm going to be able to add finally. So I'll get that in there. And the 1917 Denver. Throw that in here real quick. Alright, so those are the only two that I got to add so far. I did grab that 1940s, what was it, a 40, or actually 39, and added it right there. So that was a good, well, not add, but I upgraded it. So there you go. Alright, so there were nothing for me to add in the 20s or upgrade, but I do have an addition here. It's a 34 Denver, and then upgrades on 36 Denver, 37 Denver, 1936, and another addition, 31 Denver. So I'm going to get these guys plugged in, and I'll bring you back in once I see what we got for the 40s. Alright everybody, I went through all the 500 of those pennies, 508 actually, and I did have a few additions and a couple of upgrades, but I'm still left with 36 holes to be filled. I still do want to get some upgrades going, especially on these steel cents. They're pretty ugly, and all the ones that I saw in there were not all the best either, so I'll keep on looking for those. I'll probably have to go to a coin show or something to find some better examples. But overall, I think I'm pretty happy with what I have here. I just hope to get a few of these holes filled soon. I really doubt I'm going to get that 1909 SVB. That's quite the tall order for me. But all the rest of these, for the most part, should be an okay deal to find. So we'll see. Anyway, this is Silver Scrounger saying y'all have a great day.